3, 2, 1. Hello. How is everyone doing? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, no, I can hear you good.
Okay.
Well, no, turn your mic up a little bit. Yeah, that's what, yeah.
Okay.
I was hearing the music. Okay. There we go.
Okay. All right. There we are. We are back. Welcome to the Roland's Reviews YouTube channel. We promised that we would be back, and here we are. As you fill up the chat room, folks, please go ahead and hit that like button. It will let YouTube know that you are enjoying this content, and it will also trigger the YouTube algorithm and bring more people into the chat. We had an excellent conversation earlier today, and I think it was Suave. He left me a comment saying he wasn't trying to be facetious. I'm paraphrasing. I'm like, no, we have nice, intelligent conversations all the time. We do it. This is an adult station, so we do it and we do it respectfully. So it's okay to have a difference of opinion. We're glad you're here. This is your place to voice your opinion. All right, they're coming in. They're coming in, and look at that title. Democrats are pressuring Supreme Court Justice Sotomayor to resign so Kamala can replace her. Now, the party of diversity, equity, and inclusion has not learned their lesson yet. Let me get started with this roll call, and then Mr. Blackson's going to give us his take, and then we're going to jump right in. Roll call, roll call, roll call. If you want your name called out, just say hello, send an emoji. Other words, I cannot see that you are here. Jackie made it on time, love. Thank you. Florida, of course. Queen Florida is here. Thank God. She helps keep it all together. James, Jesse, Chicago Hood. Oh, we're glad you're here. Cha Cha, Sean McPeak. They never learn. First Truth Bomb. Okay, it's frozen over there. Chubbs, Isaiah, and of course the Arena Uncensored is here. There we go. How you doing, Maurice? Blackson, how are you? And what are your thoughts in reference to this subject matter?
Oh, well, I mean, are you surprised? I mean, again, for, I don't know, for the last, since a couple of months, we've been talking about the party of backstabbers. Shout out to Jesse. Jesse is in the chat. He's from Colorado, and
Okay.
he was on the ballot, and he will tell you firsthand experience how much the Democrats are backstabbers. You know, so even before they backstabbed Joe Biden, Jesse shared his experience and how they pretty much did Jesse the same way they did RFK. So you know, Jesse could definitely relate to RFK situation, and we all know about Tulsi Gabbard, which I'm so glad that Trump is putting her at the head of the intelligence. I forgot what that position is, but bottom line, she was put on a basically extra search list, basically, because they wanted her off the ballot. They wanted RFK off the ballot. And then hell, they were like, man, we gonna backstab the sitting president. In fact, they didn't backstab him, they stabbed him right in the chest. So yeah, them, you know, but I think this is just a failed attempt by her particular followers. You know, pretty much the Democratic Party, I don't know, the Sotomayor, they do want to replace her, but I mean, Kamala Harris, really? Come on now.
Okay. Yeah. And I think this is so sad that you'll stoop. I mean, you have no decency that you'll stoop this low. The very first Latina Supreme Court justice. And this is how, and again, that's a lifetime appointment. Who the heck do you think you are trying to pressure someone? And you know, they're throwing up all these excuses. How you doing, Prosperity? Oh, that's okay. Miss Prosperity, just share it on your Facebook so we can bring more people into this conversation. Brandon says, why don't you have some live call-in shows? Brandon, I need to check on that, love. That is something that I want to pursue. To have people to actually call in, and I just haven't. Honestly, I just haven't had time to really look into it. But that is something that I plan to do in the future. Thank you for asking, love. If you are familiar with this subject matter, please type it in the comment section. Um, Oh, okay, okay, Prosperity. Thank you, love. I keep forgetting you don't have Facebook. Okay. But the rest of you, if you have Facebook or Instagram, Truth Social, any other form of social media, please share it. Hit that like button. It won't cost you anything, I promise. Hit that subscribe button if you are enjoying our content. James, Blackson, they didn't stab Biden in the chest. It was kind of from the side. They didn't look him in the eye as the blade went in.
All right. Yeah, James. Yeah, and
He broke it down.
that's why he put on that Trump hat. He was like, they were like, "Oh, well, Timer, put it on." He's like, "I'll never."
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. Um, James,
Yeah.
that's excellent. Oh my God.
And
Um,
James, that was a pretty nice red outfit Jill Biden was wearing during election day when she went to go vote too.
oh my God. I can't with you and James. I can't. Brandon, we have a lot of great people in the chat with common sense, real Americans that actually put America first. I'm loving it. Yes, Brandon, I told Blacks, and we were talking earlier, I said, we have the best chat on YouTube. We have people who come in here and they have more than 2 brain cells. And even when we have people that come in, they may have a difference of opinion. We still welcome them. We don't tell them get out. We welcome them. We may, have a difference. We may not agree with them, but that's okay. Do something different. How are you? Sean, we're glad you're here. Baldwin Birds said, take the L, Democrats. They still haven't learned. And Barnes Homestead, they don't have standing or legality or time to pull such a stunt. I know they're just in overdrive with their dirt and their low down scheming. And again, the American people, this referendum, this last voting cycle, you don't get it. They're sick of you. This is all you do. James says, Blackson, I'm still buying when you come to Brooklyn. Okay. Okay. I don't
Brooklyn
know.
pizza. Yeah, Brooklyn pizza.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Okay. So, I think this is just sad. I was telling Blackson earlier, how many of you are familiar with the Doobie Brothers? They had an awesome song in 1980 called What a Fool Believes. And anyone who's still listening to those Democrats has got to be a fool. He came from somewhere back in a long ago. Whoa, this is 1980. The sentimental fool. Oh my God. She had a place in his life. He never made her think twice. All right, I have something to share with you. All right, let me see. As he rises to her apology, anybody else would surely know. All right, let me get this. I'm trying to share a video with you. Here. If you're familiar with this, please type it in the comment section. If this is the first time, yes, Chicago Hood, Doobie Brothers, yes, I love them, love them, love them. How you doing? MSUMCJ. Sotomayor is only 70. There's plenty of years left. Democrats trying to force her. Right. Who the heck do they think they are? The nerve. All right, the page is trying to share. It's just taking a while. I may have to cancel and try to let's see, let me try it again. It's just taking a little longer. All right, there we go. Lamont, how are you? Lamont's back. Great. Hit that like button, Lamont. Hit that subscribe button. Share on your Facebook page, love. Oh, Steely Dan. Sean, I love Steely Dan. Oh my God. Peg, all of it. Oh, hey 19. Don't get me started on Steely Dan. Lamont, good evening. Yes, yes, yes. Do something different. Okay. Thank you for sending those hearts and roses for Cha-Cha and Florida. It's all love here, folks. Now, is this the first time that you're hearing this? Let us know. We want to, we told you, yes, the election is over, but we will not stop sharing what these dirty, low-down Democrats are doing. Thank you, Lamont. So,
Jesse, you said at the Dems that Kamala took the state. We know that, but by how much though? Because I know they said Trump he cut California in half. I believe Colorado too, but let me know, Jesse. And then he cut New Jersey in half, and he cut New York in half. So
yeah,
I mean,
that's never happened in my
yeah,
life.
yeah, he cut them blue states in half. Like he was about a sneeze away from taking them states.
Right. And let me share this. Chicago Hood. Where's that lady from 2 weeks ago in here claiming Cam would win? Chicago Hood, she's somewhere with her head buried, probably. We know, hey, they're not going to come in. We won't hear from them again. They probably are still.
Oh, they gone, y'all. Yeah, all them trolls are gone. They are gone.
Woo!
They are gone. Ooh, shoot. Ooh,
right,
God.
Brandon. He really didn't campaign in New York or California. So just imagine if he actually spent money in New York and California. That's a truth bomb, folks. So yeah, let me get started. I have an article and a couple of videos. Senate Dems are furiously debating whether to pressure U.S. Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor, a 70-year-old diabetic, into resigning so they can try to confirm another jurist before President-elect Donald Trump takes office. A new report says this is disgusting. Members of the upper chambers Democratic caucus broached the sensitive topic after Trump's electoral landslide Tuesday, according to Politico. But at least some of the senators are loath to publicly leak the notion or even privately urge Sotomayor, a solid liberal vote on the high court, as it's his first Hispanic justice, to leave her post over potential, everyone see that word, health issues. So they're projecting as if they want her to have some health issues. I mean, she's had diabetes for years, but they're afraid of something happening, and then they don't want Trump appointing a conservative justice. We know what they're trying to do.
Right.
Oh my God. Oh, yes, Baldwin, she's 70. Oh, and so that this is unacceptable. She has a lifetime appointment, whether we agree with her politics or not. Right is right, wrong is wrong. They have not learned. Sotomayor is a type 1 diabetic, and the average lifespan for women with the condition is 68 years, according to a 2015 study in the Journal of the American Medical Association. What happens if she resigns and the nominee to replace her isn't confirmed and the next president fills the vacancy? So they're burying the woman, trying to put the woman in a grave. Tell me what your thoughts are about this. Yes, they're slimy. They're sleazy, Sean. Oh my God. She already said she's not leaving. But I'm just saying, power hungry monsters. Yes, Sean. They need to accept that they are nothing but a bunch of losers. Right. And to, look at this and say, well, she has type 1 diabetes. She's 70. I mean, they're trying to bury the woman. That's not acceptable. That's reprehensible. Tsunami, how are you? You got to give them credit. They are corny with consistency. Yeah, they won't stop. Hit that like button, folks. Isaiah, how are you? 68 years with normal health care. She's rich and got the best doctors, I'm sure. Right, Chicago?
Yeah, but even if she stepped down, won't Trump have the heads up on that?
They're trying to get this in place before he takes office in January.
Oh, they dreaming. They dreaming.
They're dreaming. Yeah. And it's this. They're also trying to get Biden to step aside so she can be president from now until Trump takes off.
Yo, I heard about that too. What the heck? They are nuts. On what cause? On what grounds do they want Biden to step down?
Well, they're just saying he needs to step down so that he can help them make history, so she can be the first.
No, boy, these people are silly, man. They just like Tsunami said, you got to give them credit. They are corny with consistency. Yo, you are not lying, bro. Damn, these people are just silly, bro. They silly.
So let me see if I can get the video going here. Hold on. So there's a little video. I have a video from Pink Book Lessons because she has it all together. But yeah, this is what they're trying to do to this woman, and that is not okay. That is not okay.
Who's trying to do all this?
The Democrats.
So Nancy Pelosi's pushing for all this?
She's behind all their evil. You know that.
Oh my God.
She's behind. She is behind all of their evil. She has a hand in all of the evil that's taking place. So let me share. Yeah.
Just silly.
Why would you? That is so wrong. So let me share this with you. And how many of you know the group the OJs? They had a song in 1972 called Backstabbers. And I swear, that's what they do. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabbers. Backstabbers. Oh my God. That song is dead on. All right. It's dead on accurate. So let's go ahead and check out this Fox video, and then we'll check out Pink Book Lessons. Tell me what you think. All right, here we go. Okay.
Donald Trump's election victory renewing Democrats' anxiety of the future of the U.S. Supreme Court. Politico reporting that some lawmakers are suggesting that the 70-year-old Justice Sotomayor should resign immediately so Democrats can replace her during a lame duck session. How would that go over? Right? Shannon Bream covers the court, host of Fox News Sunday. Shannon, good morning to you. Wow. So Politico says this isn't simply some flight of fancy happening among among progressive activists online. It's a conversation members of the Senate are actively engaged in. Is this realistic?
Yeah, I mean, I think the words they used were hair on fire. They want to know whether Justice Sotomayor feels good, is going to stick around another 4 years. Remember, there was pressure on her before this election to step down. We all have the rewind of remembering Justice Ginsburg and how much pressure was put on her well into her 80s and how it made her dig in and stay. There is a lot of potential peril for Democrats. First of all, they'd have to get Justice Sotomayor, who the last time I saw her on the bench looks actively engaged, healthy, completely able to do the job the way she's always done it. They'd have to convince her to retire. And then you take this chance with this very close Senate that you can actually push someone through in time. Would you want roadblocks or, say, a Manchin defection or others who are worried about whoever is eventually nominated, that they're not moderate enough? Actually having the votes to get that through, it's kind of tenuous. And would you want to leave an open seat for President Trump to walk in and fill on January 20th? I don't think so. There's a lot of risk involved in this plan.
I see a lot of sexism and ageism, too.
Yeah.
And I think it's awful. This is a lifetime of
the party of diversity, equity, and inclusion. These are the types of activities that they are constantly and consistently involved in. What an oxymoron that group. They're ridiculous.
Right.
Oh my God. You can't make this stuff up, people. I'll continue.
appointment. This is her decision, not theirs, and that they're having conversations about her life. How disrespectful is that? Mark Cuban talking about how Donald Trump doesn't surround himself by any intelligent women, and then he appoints, and we'll talk about it in a moment, Susie Wiles as the first woman chief of staff for any president. And I think it's terrible. Do you remember they tried this with Breyer and it kind of worked? There was a retire Breyer whole campaign in order to get him to leave so that they could do this.
Wow.
But how awful is it to do this to a woman who went through confirmation to then be thrown under the bus by them because they want to try to sneak one in for President Biden's legacy?
Yeah, and there are shades of those who, as we've discussed, who feel like there is a bit of disability overtone discrimination to this kind of thing because she's open about the fact that she's a diabetic. She carefully manages her health, and she's, not made a secret of that. But to kind of suggest that it's 70 and because she manages diabetes, that maybe it's time for her to go, that she wouldn't last 4 years from President Trump, that's very offensive to a lot of people, and I'm sure to her too. Now, I will say this: we've seen her publicly talk about how she has had her heart broken at time with decisions. It's been very difficult and exhausting and demoralizing to be on the court as it is now. But any decision about her leaving would have to be her timing. And as you said, a lifetime appointment for this woman who has done the work for years and years and years and seems completely capable of continuing.
Conversely, Susie Wiles would be the first female chief of staff under the new administration. Donald Trump says Susie's tough, smart, innovative, and universally admired and respected. Susie will continue to work tirelessly to make America great again. That's a well-deserved promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think within Trump world, there's a lot of satisfaction that she would take the job. We've all talked about whether she would actually take it if it was offered to her. She is seen as somebody who is very good at managing.
So I'll stop sharing that. I just wanted you to hear that so we're just not making this up. This is someone in simulation said they are so cutthroat. Sean said jackals. Yes, that's what they are.
Yes.
Oh my God. That woman was appointed, and that is a lifetime appointment. So I hope she digs in and fights.
Oh yeah, she ain't stepping down. She ain't stepping down.
No, that's not right. No. The party of diversity, equity, and inclusion. This is how they operate, folks.
Now, let me ask you a question. Can they pull the 25th Amendment on Joe Biden?
They were talking about that too. They're just up to no good.
On what grounds, though? I mean, wouldn't they have to have a hearing and all that?
They're desperate. They've lost everything, literally.
But Miss Lynn, what procedure would they have to go through in order to do that? How long would that take?
When have they been known to follow rules, guidelines, and procedures? I just dropped the truth bomb. You did. They do what they want to do when it is convenient. And I hope she digs in. Like I said, I may not agree with her.
Oh, Sotomayor ain't going nowhere. I'm more concerned about Biden. I'm more concerned about Biden because once it gets out that Biden voted for Trump, it's going to be hell's going to break loose.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling
salty. He's salty, and Jill, they're very salty.
Right. When do you think they're going to let it be known?
I don't know, but I wish that, sometimes when people talk and the hot mic is on and they don't know it, I swear I hope he has one of those moments.
Hot mic moments. I do too.
Yeah,
I do too.
He says it or someone can read his lips. Woo.
Barnes said it would take 60 days minimum. Ooh.
Yeah.
So that's 2 months.
Yeah, that's about 2 months.
So we're in. Oh shoot! Oh gosh!
Yeah, James said that's right. The 25th Amendment can move very quickly. Actually, if they get both the House and the Senate, because they know they're done. They know after January, they don't have the House. They won't have the Senate or the White House. So that's why they are in this frenzy.
So James, it would have to pass the House and Senate, correct? So okay, so he's saying, I hope the Senate don't go for that nonsense.
They're going to try to do everything they can before they leave because they've lost all power. Thank God. Joey said vipers and volunteers. Yeah, and oh my God. Folks, we don't even make this stuff up.
Right.
And again, I hope and pray to wish someone.
So Barnes,
you're trying to bury someone.
So Barnes said to James, the 25th, the House wouldn't move on it. Yeah, I agree. That's what I was saying, because we got a Republican, hopefully sensible Republicans. Yeah. So even though, James said it could move fast, and I don't doubt that, James, but yeah, they got to get past that dang House. So I'm like, what are they thinking about? Man, what are they thinking?
Just for anyone who may be concerned, I'll share a small clip. It's less than a minute where she's saying no. All right, because she says she has no plans to resign. That's right. Don't give them anything. They don't care about her. They would throw their own mother or father under the bus. They're the deplorables and the garbage, not us. All right, right here is a little short clip I wanted to share with you.
Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor is making it clear she is not going anywhere, despite growing calls for her to step down. People close to Sotomayor say the 70-year-old is in great health and, quote, the court needs her now more than ever. This week, there have been calls from some on the left for the court's senior liberal to resign so President Biden could try to name a successor before President-elect Trump takes office. However, it takes several months for the Senate to confirm a nominee.
Right.
Democrats currently have a slim majority in the Senate. There is no guarantee they could confirm a nominee before Republicans take control in January.
So you're just trying to destroy this woman because of your need for power. Oh, no. If I was her, I would fight. Do not step down.
Not only is she going to fight, but they're making an enemy out of her. They making an enemy out of Sotomayor. That is not a good move. That is not a good move. They are making, like, it could take one vote, and she be that one vote, be like, bam. Oh, y'all wanted me to leave? Okay. So,
right. You're making an enemy out of her. You don't have power. You've lost all power. And now you're trying to make her an enemy.
Right.
These people, you can't make this stuff.
You're killing the only resistance that you have in the Supreme Court. That's the only man. Boy.
Man. You cannot make it up. You can't.
Because all they got is what? 3, 4? Wait, they got Sonia, they got Jackson, they got Scalia. I'm not sure. Damn. But yeah, that's crazy. That's a bad move.
She can make their lives.
She can,
leave people alone. You haven't learned anything yet with this referendum from the American people. This is what you're still doing, really? Oh my God. Joey says racist leftist gonna dump the only Hispanic on the right. Joey, yes.
Again, Joey makes a good point. Yeah, they about to lose the Hispanic vote forever.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Latino just voted for Trump, and you're gonna try to remove the first and only Latina justice?
Right, because not only did Black women, but Puerto Rican women held it down for Kamala. So, man, they get rid of that base. They're done.
Right. You do this to Sotomayor. She put in the work. And you're going to just try to bury this woman? That's crazy. And you see how people are leaving the Democratic Party. So, where are we? Joey, thank you for saying that. Chubb says, great show, Miss Rowland, Mr. Blackson. Have to go eat. Love everyone. Okay, Chubbs, thank you for being here, love.
All right, Chubbs.
Everyone who's in here, hit that like button. We're glad you're here. We know people have things going on in their lives, and if you can't stay the full time, that's fine. We're glad if you can only drop in for 2 minutes. We don't care. Just say hello. That's fine. Enjoy your dinner. James, Congress may provide to declare the president unable to discharge the powers and duties. James, he hasn't been doing that for years. We know Obama was running this country.
Right.
And so why, they're just, we boogie, how are you? And so this is despicable behavior, folks. And if you think we're disgusted by it, Pink Book Lesson, she doesn't hold her tongue. And so let's see what she has to say. Oh man, this is crazy.
I hope that Joe Biden makes the next 10 weeks as consequential as he can. I don't care about drawing outside the lines or what Republicans may think about it. This is within your purview. You can actually do it, and you should do it. And, one more thing, John, is you have a hell of a vice president right there who has a legal pedigree to sit on the Supreme Court, and let Republicans go crazy and hate. I'm even mentioning that option.
That Bakari Sellers, just go away.
He's a damn lunatic.
He's a low T simp.
Are you floating?
This is ridiculous, folks.
This is 7:39 a.m. on the East Coast. Did Bakari Sellers just float Vice President Kamala Harris as a potential Supreme Court nominee?
Not only am I floating it, but I want to stir up everything. I want people's heads to explode this morning, so we go into the weekend just knowing that the chaos has not ended just yet.
That's
they want chaos.
Sellers calling for Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor to step down and have Joe Biden replace her with Kamala Harris.
Ugh.
He said it was within Biden's purview to nominate Kamala Harris as the next Supreme Court justice. And all I got to say is these guys caping for Kamala are just as illogical and incompetent as the feminists. They're all completely chaotic, out of order. Kamala Harris lost. She was smoked in that election, the electoral vote and the popular vote. But somehow all these delusional Debbies are sitting inside these group chats trying to devise a plan to put this pretending chameleon on top. As if the city girl president hadn't gotten away with enough scamming already. One option they're considering in the Democrat Party is to stage another coup on Joe Biden and make him resign so Kamala can become president for a month. And then the other option they're floating around is forcing Supreme Court Justice Sotomayor off the bench to allow Biden to nominate Kamala to the Supreme Court. These whiny soy boy nutcases and feminists, they're really losing it. Yeah, they're really out here trying to sell this idea to the public.
The only thing worse than a 6-3 court is the possibility of a 7-2 court. And frankly, we do not owe anything to Supreme Court justices. We shouldn't feel beholden to people. We should be focused and beholden to our agenda, to our values, to our mission. Sonia Sotomayor is not our God or our significant other. She is not some deity. She is not entitled to our undying, everlasting support. The people who work in government are vehicles to enact our agenda that we all believe in. And when they themselves become an impediment to that mission, then they should step aside in service of that mission itself.
Did you hear what he said? He used the word impediment. Since when is Sonia Sotomayor an impediment? You saying it like she has a disease. Sean said, float these nuts.
Right.
Woo! Oh my goodness. Hilarious. Sean said, I smell soy.
Yeah.
This is how they treat people. What about their feelings? You heard what he said, folks. Our agenda. So screw you as a person, regardless of how hard you worked to get where you are. And she has an illustrious career. Like I said, I may not agree with her politics, but she deserved that position. That's why she was appointed.
Right.
And you want to take it? A lifetime appointment? Oh God. Help me out here, Blackson.
Doing so, who is this punk? I don't know who this punk is. He is definitely a punk. Chicago Hood said the Black Boule influence has expired like stinky cheese.
Yeah, no one's listening to any of these.
No one's listening. So Chicago Hood, what you're saying is they clawing on for dear life to still have a job and get a check.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And they're living in their nice homes and they have their retirement and they're out here gaslighting hardworking other American people. No one's listening to the Black Boule. We're not. Let me continue. Oh my God.
First, most of the public are not in agreement with your agenda. We literally just had an election where your agenda was rejected. And what values are you holding up again? I'm telling you, for the people always stumbling on values and upholding the system, it's funny how you're trying to rebel against the same system by bullying this lady off the bench. She's got a lifetime appointment in her position on the Supreme Court. So you don't get to make the decision on if or when she should retire. How y'all run around talking about my body, my choice, but you want to make the choice for Sotomayor?
So Donald Trump's election victory renewing Democrats' anxiety of the future of the U.S. Supreme Court.
And we just watched that, folks. So this is, again, since Trump won, they are, Lamont says, what chaos, what foolery. Yes.
Yeah.
This is unacceptable, people. And again, when I do talk to Dems who want to have a conversation, I'm like, you're the party of diversity, equity, and inclusion. But look, everything that you do is opposite of diversity, equity, and inclusion. What do you think about that? What do you think about
that? Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, the whole like I said, we watched the party change right before our eyes. We watch the endorsement of the likes of like Liz Cheney. We have watched RFK endorse Trump. So we watched the switcheroonie on both sides.
Right.
And, I think what's happening now is that it's a realigning of the party's identity. So again, now the MAGA party is known of the party of peace, meaning we don't want to go to war. We don't want to send no more money over to Ukraine. The Democrats want to send more money over to Ukraine. Send more money.
Taking care of the migrants.
And keep taking care of the migrants, right? So, but I think the Democrats have always been for the migrants, I think. But,
But they just took it to the nth power.
Well, yeah, they went far to the left, but again, the far left has never endorsed war, which is kind of weird, So they've lost that. So the MAGA party and the Democratic Party switched places when it came to war, funding war and all that.
Yeah.
So but the Democrats definitely have an agenda because even I believe Zelensky's ex one of his generals, I want to say he's on the run now. They're talking about extradition, but I say that to say this is that he predicts that Zelensky's going to have to make a move quick because everybody in Europe knows that Trump is not going to no longer fund Zelensky.
Oh no, that's not happening. It's not. All right, I'll continue, folks. I'm trying to keep up with your comments in the comment section as well.
In the decision, right in Trump's lap, for him to do exactly what you're trying to avoid. And that's taking the Supreme Court from 6-3 to 7-2.
I see a lot of sexism and ageism too. And I think it's awful. This is a lifetime appointment. I see a lot of sexism and ageism. Breyer, and it kind of worked. There was a retire Breyer whole campaign in order to get him to leave so that they could do this. But how awful is it to do this to a woman who went through confirmation to then be thrown under the bus by them because they want to try to sneak one in for President Biden's legacy?
That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's awful. Let me go on through here so we can get this right here. Okay.
Feeling mentally drained?
Yeah, this is anyone who votes for liberals, this is what you're voting for.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And not only was she the first Hispanic on the Supreme Court, but she's the first woman of color on the bench. Obama appointed her. Now they're up here trying to bully her into resigning, talking about she's old, and she's not even the first or second oldest on the bench. Then they keep bringing up her type 1 diabetes that she's had forever. She's 70. She's been a type 1 diabetic like her whole life since she was 7. And that didn't stop Obama from appointing her 15 years ago. But now all of a sudden, they're trying to make it seem like she's got some permanent physical disability that's preventing her from serving when she's been dealing with this long before she reached the Supreme Court. We have to be honest. If somebody on the other side did what Bakari Sellout did, he would have been called misogynistic, racist, and they will also say he's discriminating against her based on her age and diabetes. They're looking really crazy out here, doing all of this to get Kamala to take her place, which is absolutely insane, by the way. And then these demonic people really think they're God. Who said the younger person they put in office is going to outlive Sotomayor? Anything could happen. And let me tell you, I may not agree with all of her decisions, but right is right and wrong is wrong. And they're dead wrong for even thinking about bullying this woman out of her position. Now, if Nancy Pelosi is able to pull this off, then they can forget about Hispanic women because they're going to vote against the party next time in even higher number.
Isn't that's what Blackson just said?
Yeah.
We see a lot of Latino people voted for Trump. You do this to the very first Latina on the court. What do you think is going to happen next election cycle? Suave D, thanks for coming back, love. Thank you for the super chat. I flooded the comment section with some hearts for you, dear. So they don't get it. And this Nancy Pelosi, somebody please back the van up, get Nancy Pelosi, get Auntie Mad Max, Maxine Waters, Mitch McConnell, and all these other people that have been up there 100 years. Take all these people where they belong. Shady Pines. It's time to get these people out of there. Okay? Let me finish the video.
But all are not on board. Bernie Sanders, he's not going along with it.
Some Democrats behind the scenes quietly talking about the possibility, should Justice Sotomayor step down, to allow President Biden to appoint someone who's younger. She's only 70 years old. Is that something that you would support? Do you think she should step down?
No, I don't.
Have you heard any talk of this?
A little bit, yes. I don't think it's a sensible approach.
And you don't think it's a sensible approach?
Correct.
The prospect of Sotomayor retiring did spark conversation on X, with Tyler Austin, a contributor to The Atlantic, writing much of Harper, much of what people see as the right's tactical brilliance is really just the tactical stupidity of liberals like RBG, Biden, and Sotomayor, who are too narcissistic to do the right thing, and normie libs who are too scared of being called sexist, ageist, racist, etc., to tell them to GTFO. I think you know what that stands for. Another X user said, "Stop it with the Sotomayor should retire tomorrow. Honestly, shut the F up. Trump is going to replace Alito and Thomas with 40-year-olds, unquote. Currently, SCOTUS has a 6-3 conservative majority. Should Sonia Sotomayor retire now?" I'm going to say, so from the Democratic perspective, she absolutely should. I think she should absolutely retire right now. If I was a partisan Democrat, if I wanted to see more Democratic Supreme Court outcomes, I would be like, oh my God, this woman has to go now. 70 is no spring chicken. I know we've accepted that everyone in government has to be 8,000 years old.
Can you imagine what they would say if a conservative made that statement? Think about that. I'll read your comments in the comment section as I finish up this video.
She has been open about health problems, and Democrats may not have an opportunity to appoint a Supreme Court justice again for 4 years, for 8 years, for who knows. This, because you got to have the presidency and control of the Senate, or you will not have that's just the reality.
And whose fault is that? You have to win the election in order to be in the position to make a Supreme Court appointment. You also have to have cooperation with someone on the court that's ready to leave the bench. Remember, they have lifetime appointments, so you just can't kick them out. And yes, talking like this is absolutely crazy when they made such a big deal out of picking her in the first place when Obama appointed her. She was the first woman of color, the first Hispanic. And it's not lost on me that these are the same people who try to create fake outrage with Puerto Ricans just a week before the election.
Yep.
Well, look.
Let me finish it up.
Look at what they're doing to a Puerto Rican right now. These people are crazy, and they sound like the racists they claim are on the other side. They just use identity politics to gain favor, literally use them as tools, and then they discard them when they're no longer useful.
Right.
And all of a sudden, Sotomayor is useless after doing their bidding for so long. She's all of a sudden so much of a hazard, they want to force her out. This is all crazy. Do you think the Democrat mafia should force Sotomayor out of office and replace her with Kamala Harris? Was that a good idea from Bakari Sellout to push Sotomayor out and put Kamala in? Let me know what you think below. Shout out to Judas Zion. I appreciate.
All right. So what do you think about that, folks? Yeah, this is how they operate. This is today's Democratic Party.
Absolutely.
And look at what they've done to Bernie Sanders. And see, they've shot themselves in the foot when they wanted Queen Hillary to win. The people in the party wanted Bernie Sanders. They said, no, you're getting Hillary. So they have not learned.
Yeah.
They just keep doing the same thing over and over. Lamont said, Pelosi is a whole crook. Quindle Pickering, his administration is 100% white. Where is the diversity in Trump's administration?
We don't need no more DEI. No. No more DEI. No, that's out the door.
DEI, right. Just at this point, there's a lot that needs to be done. Just get the best person for the job.
We need people qualified. Yeah, we don't need no more DEI.
Right.
20 million. Does that sound familiar to you? What's his name?
Quindle Pickering.
Yeah, Quindle Pickering. $20 million that she's begging for. That's what DEI gets you.
Right.
That's what it gets you.
And DEI almost got Trump unalive. The lady who was supposed to be protecting him, he's all the way up here. She's down here. What is she protecting?
Right. His belly button.
Facts. Lamont said drunken Pelosi and backdoor deals. Right. And again, that guy sat there and made all those statements. If a conservative had made those statements, they would have been the biggest, just blah, 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 fill in the blank, racist and sex, everything. But he's a Democrat, so it's fine. Sean said no identity politics.
Yeah, no.
Period. We can see behind the curtain and we can see the real monsters. Yes, we can. Chicago Hood. Guess we have a sore loser troll in here. I guess so, Chicago Hood. We don't subscribe to DEI. Who is the best person for the job? That we talked about that earlier. What's his name? Quindle,
DEI is why y'all lost. DEI is why you guys got swept.
If you're still here, Quindos, type something and we'll tell you what happened. We did videos on that already. In simulation, what were her policies? In simulation, we know her primary policy was the unaliving of children. She had nothing to help with the economy, and we know she was going to continue to flood this country with illegals.
Yep.
And the American people said no. This was a referendum. Don't get it twisted. Everyone was sick and tired of their policies. Chicago liberal tears flow so hard. Good. I don't know what happened to Quindle. I guess they left. Oh well. Yeah, you lost, right? Like Blackson said, due to DEI.
Yeah.
Because black women in the Democratic Party said, if you don't give us a black woman, we're going to blow the party up. So, of course, they didn't give them a black woman to appease them. They gave them Kamala. Here's your black woman.
Right. They gave them a curry queen.
Boom, the curry queen. So, no, we don't subscribe to DEI over here. Can you do the job? And I told you, blacks, and I asked you earlier, that's what the Democrats and liberals are always saying. Oh, there's no one black. There's no diversity. They're so worried about that. Can the person do the job? Pauline, it doesn't matter what your skin color is, as long as we recognize that we are all brothers and sisters. Paulina, yes, exactly. And again, people don't get it. Look at the situation we're in. Sean said women who think they lost their right. Yeah, what the heck is that about?
Yeah,
the fraudulent black women. Right. The black women and the black women in the Democratic Party said they were going to blow it up, and they gave them Kamala. Here's your black woman, which was a whole lie. Like we know that.
Jacqueline, her accents were fraudulent too.
Yeah, depending on the audience. She
right. I'm like, damn, did she take lessons from Hillary Clinton?
Yeah, they said. Now I read somewhere that Hillary was actually advising her. I
believe it. I believe it.
Yep.
I believe it because that was right out of Hillary's playbook. I don't feel no way tired now. And I was like, Kamala had that same accent. I'm like, no.
Yep. Bear of Light said they gave them Sasquatch. Bear of Light. Where are we? Do something. Sitting up there black and don't know what they're doing. Right. Who gives a care? You have black skin and then you can't do the job. This country is in a mess.
Yeah.
I don't give a care about your skin color. Can you do the job? Chicago hood. People who live their lives with their hands out, never learn how to use their hands to work hard. Chicago hood. Yes.
James said, number one, put Tabasco sauce. Number two, act like you can.
James is cutting up tonight.
Yes, sir.
Suave.
Yes, sir.
Suave, did you see the message? I responded to your comment earlier, love. You were fine. We didn't think you were trying to be facetious, dear. You're fine. I wonder who advised her about washing greens in a dirty Suave. We're still trying to find out who told her that.
Yeah, because black women don't do that.
I don't know anyone black or white or Hispanic that washes food in a bathtub. I don't know where she got that from.
I don't either.
I've never cooked greens in my life because I don't eat greens like that. So I've never cooked any. Prosperity, advising her to lose. How does one take advice from someone that is not accomplished to go? Boom! Raymond, how are you? Hit the like button. People, please be thankful and continue to pray. Just the beginning. Pray of thankful. Please, people, keep praying. Yes, sir. Raymond. Yes, sir. Suave, no offense taken. My apologies to the Chicagoans for my comments. Yeah, we have nice conversations on here, and we're all learning. It's a learning process. I learn from you, and you learn from me. All right, right? A bear of light. Indians wash food with their feet. Okay, that's what they're saying now. A bear of light. Yeah, it's crazy. Lamont said liberal tears are tasty. Yes, they are. With great relish, I receive liberal tears. Sean, the liberal freakouts are the icing on the cake. Yes, Sean, check out some of my shorts with the liberals freaking out. It's a mess. And so I just wanted to know what you thought about this. You know it's wrong. I know it's wrong. And again, put aside her politics. Leave that lady alone. She worked hard to get where she is. No, nothing was given to her.
Right.
So leave her alone. Excuse me. She'll leave when she feels it is time. You let old creepy Joe stay in the White House with his cognitive decline, and now you're after her. Give me a break. Kamala Harris is putting them on her collard greens. Okay. Woo. You can't make this stuff up. These people never cease to amaze me. When I heard this, I wasn't shocked. I was just like, really? Okay. I really looked at her sideways when she lied about cleaning greens in the bathtub. Lamont, yeah. And again, I've never cooked collard greens in my life. I never have. But I've known people, black and white, that have, and none of them ever wash their greens in a bathtub. Topeka, how are you? The only goal Kamala Harris was sucking. Okay, Topeka. That was the goal. And she sucked the place up. With every time she opened her mouth, there was a gaffe, and she kept going down in the polls. Prosperity. This is about justice. Lessons are not learned by the ignorant. Facts. Prosperity.
Yeah, that's right.
Prosperity. What do you think? We may not agree with her politics because we're not liberals. But what do you think about what they're trying to do? Force her out. Oh my God. A bear of light. I'm saying maybe she's seen that in India. That's probably why she said bathtub. Oh, okay. A bear of light. Now I understand what you're saying, dear. Okay. Christopher, how are you doing? Hit that like button, love. Yes, she was lying. She was, all these people, her handlers were advising her, and they gave her some bad advice. Do something different. Who remembers the episode of Martin with the white lady that said, that's why I keep me some hot sauce for my black-eyed peas? I think Hillary was watching that show in the 90s. That's where she got it from. You can't make this stuff up. Despicable Democrats, per the usual. Yes, Sean. Exactly. And this is how they operate. Thank you so much, Chris, for coming in again. And that's why Blackson and I will continue to expose them for what they really are, which all of you in here know what they are. But we are not going to stop exposing them for everything that they're doing. Like I said, whether they're doing something to a liberal or a conservative, wrong is wrong. Right, Prosperity? This is about righteousness and justice. Right. She has every right to remain without hassle and harassment. Yeah. Sue them, she said. That's the only language they seem to understand.
Right, absolutely.
Prosperity is not playing. She's not playing. If you are here now and you did, Chris and a few others, if you do something different, if you did not see that video that we did earlier, oh my God. Prosperity was absolute fire. Okay. I'm going to drop that link. And even if you don't have time after this live is over, I'm dropping that link. Check that video out. Sean said, well, to be fair, they are Satanists. Facts. Yeah, they don't believe in God. So, and the ones who say they do act like the devil. I just dropped another truth bomb. I was watching a video and I agree with it adamantly. Some of the worst treatment I've ever received in my life were from church people. They're in church every Sunday. Am I the token white guy here? James, yes, but who cares? We don't care. Everyone is welcome. Who cares? We're glad you're here. Chris, I seen it. Oh, okay. Okay, Chris. Okay. Thank you, love. Yeah, we just wanted to come on, hit the like button. We're almost to 80 likes. Yeah, we weren't going to be on for a long time, but we wanted to come on and share this with you. Go ahead, Blackson.
No, Sean was like, yeah, they silly. Sean and James being silly.
James said, I can sing and dance. All right, James. You're invited to the cookout, James. Don't go anywhere, James. We want you here. Oh, James is hilarious. We're not like the Democrats, remember? We're all inclusive. White, Hispanic, Black, Asian, everyone's welcome. Look how Ruth Bader, right in simulation, they tried to do the same thing with her.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want Trump to appoint a conservative justice. So this is from their old bag of tricks. They don't learn. Prosperity. Excellent statement. Satan goes every Sunday too. You will know them by their fruits. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Anton, everyone except the wokies. How are you doing? Hit that like button, love. All right. Okay. Anything else, Mr. Blackson?
No, that looks like about it. What we got geared up for tomorrow there, Miss Lynn.
We may talk about how Black preachers and ministers have been the greatest detriment to the Black community. I'm thinking if I can get everything together on that, maybe.
Oh, did they ever get that situation resolved with what's his name? I forgot his name, when he talked about where Roland Martin and all them were attacking him. I forgot his name. Shoot.
Who?
How
you doing, Peacetime? Hey, fam. They did the same thing by harassing Stephen Breyer. Yes, Peacetime, you're just coming in. That was included in, if you go back, once we're done, one of the videos that I shared, they mentioned that. Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah. They eat their own. They're awful until he resigned. Yeah, they did that to him to make way for Ketanji Brown. Get out of here. This is what they do. Chris, the way this mayor doing these people in Chicago, he will face the Lord Jesus. Yeah, he's going to get his. Don't worry. Do something different. We're all inclusive as long as you love America and you're not out here saying America was built on racism, blah, blah, blah. Right? Do something. Go ahead, Blackson.
Yeah, I was talking about Billy Graham's son. I forgot Billy Graham's son. Billy Graham's son.
I know who you're talking about. I just can't call his name right now.
Yeah, well, you know, they attacked him, remember, because he was like, people in the church need to start standing up, and basically, I'm just paraphrasing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I did the video on Swaggart's son, Donnie.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Donnie Swaggart.
Yeah. Yep.
And of course, they were talking trash about his father, Jimmy Swaggart. And Franklin, thank you, Sean. Franklin Graham, yeah. But we're gonna be live tomorrow, 4:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and call him Reverend Graham. Good enough, Black said. Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, you know, like I said, I think the Black church is irrelevant at this point. Just
and
like the boulets are relevant, just like the celebrities are irrelevant. They're all irrelevant.
All becoming irrelevant because people are waking up and realize they've been hoodwinked and they've been gaslighted for far too long. And people are like, wait a minute.
Nobody was more hoodwinked than the goddamn Beehive because they were expecting free concert.
The Beehive.
They still mad about that. I don't blame them.
I told you, don't mess with the Beehive. You don't go online and say anything negative about Beyonce. Oh, she has millions and millions of followers. They will come after you. Then you're going to promise a free concert? Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was a wrong move.
The Beehive is real, okay?
Yeah. Oh, they learned that day. Yeah, they learned the Beehive is real. You do not promise them a free concert and then don't.
Hey, what they did, FAFO. Okay, that's what they did.
They sure did.
Antoine, you mean the dance? Oh, dance party with Beyonce. Beyonce. All right. Yeah, I need to play that again on our way out. That video. I did that video. My God, it had so many views.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. And that's all pretty much that we wanted to talk with you about. Sean said they do a lot. Yes, they do.
They do.
Let me see if I can find that for you, and then we'll get out of here. I like to make people laugh. We're all going through something. So, if I can make you laugh, hey, I'm good with that. Yeah, let's look at a dance party with Beyonce. Okay, let me get this set up. It is hilarious. Oh my God. Dance party with Beyonce. All right. Can we see that?
Yeah, we can see it. Just can't hear it. There we go.
All right. Here we go.
Is asleep, Kamala. Is it a dance party with Beyonce? Beyonce. 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 Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. 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 Party with Beyonce. 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 Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. 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 Party with Beyonce.
Oh, you need to check out my shorts. I put some funny shorts on there. I'll share one more, my favorite shorts. Oh my God. Oh wow. I've thoroughly enjoyed. Let me close that. I've enjoyed each of you today. This was our second video. If you're just coming in, I dropped the link so that you could see. All right, let me get this one going for you. Something to make you laugh. Why not? Here we go. Okay. What about the one? Okay, I'm playing that one for you now. Okay. All right. I'm going to play that for you, and then we're going to get out of here. Yes, Arena Uncensored, please drop your channel link. Prosperity, if you're still here, please drop your channel link, love. Here we go.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the
cats, eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. Eat the cat, 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 eat the cat.
Yeah, so check out, if you get a chance, check out my shorts. I try to give you something funny. Again, we're all just working, trying to make it. So anything that'll make you laugh, heck, why not, is what I say. So that's all we have for you. This was our second time around. With me, it's better than the first time. Shalimar. Woo, 1980. Okay, we're going to go. Baldwin Bird said, Kitty, yeah, you know, I always have kitties on here, Baldwin Birds. We enjoyed each of you. And we are a community. We are family. If you haven't already, go ahead and sub up the Arena Uncensored. Check out his videos. And yeah, Jackie, thank you so much, love. You know where we're going now. We're going straight to the comment section, folks. And I will be there. James said that video cost $500,000 to make. James, if it cost me that much, you know you would not be seeing it. James is cutting up again. Greg, ever notice that Democrats can't mean they make their own? Yeah, they make their own. Yeah. You too, James. We're out of here. We're leaving. We're going to the comment section. We enjoyed all of you. We're sending you love and prayers. We'll see you tomorrow, 4:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you again for spending your very valuable time here at the Rollins Reviews YouTube channel.